That's because your classmates are not here. Okay, so this is page 144, pronunciation, and this is what I explained before. This is what I explained before, the connectors. You remember that to say yo también, you can use to, or you can use so. To say yo tampoco, you can use either, or you can use neither, okay? So, and when you want to say the opposite, you use but. So, Maite, can you read the first box, please? Like, for example, I am hungry, I am too, so am I. Okay, can you read this box, please, Maite?
Yes. I am hungry. I am too. So am I. I can swim. I can too. So can I. I've I've seen that movie. I have too. So have I. I have a car. I do too. So do I. I worked yesterday. I did too. So did I.
Okay, notice that here in the previous to last and the last one, sorry, no, in this one, I've seen you have I have to, and here you have I have, and instead of saying I have I do, because the first sentence is in present perfect and the second sentence is in present simple. Okay, that's why you have to. Okay, Denise, can you read the second box, please?
I'm hungry. I'm not neither I am. I can swim.
Oh, neither am I. Neither am I.
Neither am I. I can swim. I can neither can I. I haven't seen that movie. I haven't neither have I. I don't have car. I don't neither do I. I didn't work. I didn't either. Neither did I.
Okay, remember that this is for negative, okay? To say yo tampoco. Vane, can you read the third box, please?
But I don't think, but my sister does. She didn't know the answer, but I did. He can play chess, but I can't. We are ready, but they aren't.
Okay, very good. Maite, the next box, please.
I'm tired. And he is too. And so is he. He'll be busy.
Busy.
And
He'll be busy.
she'll be busy. And she will too. And so will she. She's been sick. And he has too. And so has he. They sing. And she does too. And so does she. She studied. And I did too. And so did I.
Okay, very good. Denise, can you read the next box?
I'm not tired, and he isn't either, and neither is he. He won't be busy, and she won't either, and neither will she. She hasn't been sick, and he hasn't either, and neither has he. They don't think, and she doesn't either, and neither does she. She didn't study, and I didn't either, and neither did I.
Okay, very good. There you go. There you go. And there we also have vocabulary. Bunny, can you read this vocabulary, please? The first two columns.
Key vocabulary describing academic,
Oh, it
alert,
says key vocabulary describing.
key,
Describing.
key vocabulary discovering academic, allergic, athletic,
Allergic.
allergic, athletic, available, no,
Available.
available, available, compatible, considers,
Concerned.
con-
Concerned.
concern,
Mhm,
concern,
mhm.
concerta, conservative,
Conservative.
conservative, cultural
Mhm,
is correct,
mhm,
fragment,
mhm.
hopeful, nature, liberal,
Lenient. Lenient.
pessimistic,
Liberal. Lenient. Liberal.
liberal, liberal, pessimistic,
Uh-huh.
philosophical, similar, strict, willing.
Okay, very good. Uh, the next columns, Maite, can you read this, please? The next three columns. People and things.
People and things. Act. Alarm clock. Army. Art museum. Background. Business trip. Child reading. Collection. Defense.
No,
Equal
that would
right.
be this Maite is child rearing, like crianza de
Child
niños, child rearing.
reading. Fairy tale. Final exam. Government. Job opening. Layoff. Leak. Lightning. Minorities. Nuclear energy. Outlook
Oh,
on
sorry,
life.
I was muted. This is minorities, minorities. Oh,
Minori-
minorities.
minorities. Nu- nuclear energy. Outlook on life.
Mhm.
Parking space. Personality. Race. Theater group.
Group, theater group,
Theater group. Thunder. Training. Vegetarian. Voca- vocational.
vocational
voca-
training, vocational training.
Vocational training. One ads.
Okay, very good. Good morning, Josue. Josue.
Good morning, Mr.
Okay, Josue, can you read this, please? Actions. Can you read actions?
Afford, allow, be,
Behave.
behave, commute,
Hmm.
enroll, expect, hide, kiss, measuring,
Measure
in, prefer, respect,
prefer.
support, tend to, walk my
Oh,
dog,
walk my dog.
walk my dog, work out.
Okay, very good. So here there are some words that maybe you don't remember. For example, here allergic, well, sorry, available. If you want to make notes in your notebook, in your book, available is disponible. Disponible. Then concerned is preocupado. Discouraged is desanimado. Frightened is asustado. Lenient is permisivo. Willing is dispuesto. I don't know if in describing you have any other question or you want me to repeat the ones that I already said. Do you have any questions here in describing? Josue?
Mm,
Maite?
No, Miss.
No? All right. And in people and things, we have army, that is ejército, background, antecedentes, like dónde naciste, dónde creciste, quiénes son tus papás, etc. So that's background. And then child rearing is crianza de niños, equal rights, derechos igualitarios. Fairy tale is cuento de hadas o cuento. Job opening, oferta de trabajo. Layoff is despidos por liquidaciones. Layoff, liquidación. Leak es gotera. Lightning is rayo. Minorities is minorías. Outlook on life is punto de vista sobre la vida. And then we have Raise, aumento de sueldo. Theater group, grupo de teatro. Thunder is trueno. Vocational training es entrenamiento vocacional. One ads is anuncios clasificados. I don't know if you have any other questions here. Do you have any other questions here? We saw this in the unit, and we're going to see it again in the workbook. But anyway, okay. Do you have any questions here, Bunny, in people and things? Maite?
No, mister.
No? Josue? 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 Where are you, Josue? And what about you, Bunny?
No,
Oh,
mister.
okay. Okay. And then we have actions. Afford is poder pagar o costear. For example, I can say, in this moment, I can't afford a new car. I can't afford means en este momento no puedo costear un carro nuevo, no puedo pagar un carro nuevo, right? Allow is permitir, behave is comportarse, commute is viajar, transportarse de un lado a otro. Hide, well, hide is esconder. Major in is estudiar la carrera de. Support is apoyar. Tend to is tener la tendencia a. Walk my dog is pasear a mi perro. And workout is hacer ejercicio. So, do you have any questions here? No? Okay,
No,
let's go to
mister.
the, no? Okay, let's go to the side-by-side Gazette. It said, from matchmakers to dating services. From matchmakers to dating services. Desde casamenteros hasta servicios de citas. Casamenteros are the people that, if you want to get married, if you want to, not in Mexico, because that doesn't exist here in Occident and in this part, in the Western world, but in the East world, when some people want to get married, sometimes they hire a person, and that person finds a girlfriend or a boyfriend for that person, and then they match. That's why they are matchmakers, which is casamenteros, o cupidos, o celestinas, okay? Well, and dating services is like agencias de citas como, I don't know, on internet, there are many pages, right? Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so you understand matchmakers? Do you understand the expression matchmakers? Casamenteros, ¿sí la han oído? Maite?
No, no he oído eso, mister.
But you understand what it is?
Yes.
Okay, what about you, Anne? Yeah?
More or less, mister, is because is the canal the is YouTuber is and they say is word the ¿cómo se dice? And the service is the matchmakers of the dating in Mister
But you
in
understand?
Korea.
Yeah, that's correct. In those parts, there are matchmakers. Like, have you seen the movie Mulan, the cartoon?
Yes, Mister.
There's a woman there. There's a woman. There's a woman that is a matchmaker, an old woman. In those places, there are many matchmakers. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be talking about here, okay? Matchmakers. Okay, so we're going to read is traditions, customs, modern life, and the ways people meet. Tradiciones, costumbres, vida moderna y las formas en que las personas se conocen. Josue, read the first paragraph, please. Marriage traditions.
Marriage traditions and customs are very different around the world. In many cultures, young people meet at school, at work, or in other places. They decide to go out together. They fall in love and they get married. In other cultures, parents of their of parents or other family members arrange a match between two young people.
Okay, here we have match is un encuentro. Arreglan un encuentro, okay? Denise, in India, for example,
Yeah, for example, a father traditionally finds his daughter a husband. The father being asked,
the father might
the father might ask friends or relatives to
recommend
recommend a possible husband, and he might put an ad in the newspaper. The father looks for someone with a good education, occupation, and salary. When he finds a possible match, he sends his daughter's
horoscope.
horoscope to the boy's family. And astrologer reads the horoscope and
The
decides
horoscope.
the horoscope
Ho,
and
ho,
decide
the horoscope.
the horoscope and decide if there is a good
Astrological
match between the young man and woman. If the astrologer approves, the families then discuss the marriage arrangement.
arrangements. Okay, very good. Okay, now, Vane, in many cultures, around the
In
world,
many cultures around the world, families use a matchmaker to bring young and the people together. An arranged marriage is especially common in rural areas. In many countries, families pay the matchmaker fund to find a partner
to find a partner
for their child. Sometimes the matchmaker also helps families with the
with the business.
business for the marriage agreement. For example, a family may engage or receive animal products or other valuable things as
Valuable
part
things.
of the marriage agreement. In some cultures, parents even arrange marriage between children before they are born.
Between children.
Between children before they are born.
Okay, here in the second paragraph, I forgot to say vocabulary. Remember that match is un posible candidato in this case. In this case is encuentro, in this case is candidato. Well, horoscope is horóscopo, astrologer is astrólogo, and astrological match es una concordancia astrológica. Approves is aprobar o decir que sí. And then in this is matchmaker. Remember this casamentero o casamentera. Common is común. Well, you know, the fine is encontrar. Marriage agreement is acuerdo de matrimonio. Valuable is valioso. Marriage agreement again is acuerdo de matrimonio. Even is incluso. incluso, and that's it. Okay, and now we are going to listen to, okay, the picture says, Josue, can you read what is under the picture, please, Josue?
Yes, one moment.
What are you doing, Josue? Josue, what are you doing? Josue. Okay, that's okay. We are going to continue with Maite, and then you will read the picture, Josue. Maite, these traditions and customs.
These traditions and customs are changing in many places, especially in the modern cities of the world. Young people want the freedom to choose their own partners. Many, ho- however,
However,
act-
however,
however, actually use modern days versions
versions
of the traditional matchmaking services. For example, some people put personal ads in newspapers or magazines. In these ads, people describe
describe
themselves and tell what kind of person they're looking for. Others use dating services, companies that bring people together. Most dating services ask people to submit a photograph and fill out a long
questionnaire.
about the questionnaire about their background and interests. Some dating services even make videos of their customers. People who use a dating service can usually browse the browse the company's information to find a possible
To
partner.
find a possible partner. Okay, very good. Here we have, well, remember that customs is costumbres, and freedom is libertad, choose, escoger, and magazines is revistas, ads, anuncios, uh, 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 submit, subir, fill out, completar, questionnaire, cuestionario, background, I already told you that background is antecedentes o información general. Browse, browse through is buscar en o buscar a través de. And that's it. Okay, Josue, are you ready to read the picture, please, Josue?
Yes. A strong lawyer approved
Approved.
the marriage of these
Newlyweds.
newlyweds from India. The astrologer examined
The astrologer
the astrologer
examined.
examined their horoscopes to decide if the date and time of their births were a good match.
Okay, very good. So there you go. Okay, there you go. So let's translate. Desde casamenteros a servicios de citas, tradiciones, costumbres, vida moderna y las formas que la gente se conoce. So, Josué, can you translate the first paragraph, please? Las tradiciones y costumbres matrimoniales.
Las tradiciones y costumbres matrimoniales
Matrimoniales
son muy diferentes a lo alrededor del mundo. En algunas culturas,
en muchas culturas,
en muchas culturas,
los jóvenes
los jóvenes
se conocen
se conocen en la escuela y en el trabajo o en otros lugares. Ellos deciden
salir,
salir y
fall in love. What is fall in love, Josué? You remember fall in love? Fall in love is
enamorar,
enamorarse, enamorarse.
enamor- y se casan.
Ajá.
En otras culturas, los
Los padres u otros
padres,
miembros de la familia
otros miembros de la familia
hacen arreglos
hacen arreglos para casar con los jóvenes, con los
con
dos
los
jóvenes.
jóvenes, ¿ok? Para que dos jóvenes se conozcan. Ok, very good. Maite, en la India, por ejemplo,
En la India, por ejemplo, un papá tradicionalmente
ajá, tradicionalmente,
encuentra a encuentra al esposo de su hija.
ajá,
El papá
podría,
le podría preguntarle a amigos o
familiares,
familiares de recomendar a un posible esposo. Y él podría poner un anuncio en el periódico.
ujú,
El papá busca a alguien con una buena educación, ocupación y salario.
ujú,
O él encuentra
un
un,
posible candidato,
a un posible candidato. Él manda a su hija,
él manda el horóscopo de su hija,
él manda el horóscopo de su hija a la familia del hombre.
muchacho. Ujú,
Del- un astrólogo lee el horóscopo y decide si es un
Si hay,
buen,
si hay una buena
si hay
concordancia astrológica,
una buena comportancia astrológica entre el joven muchacho
ujú,
y la mu-
la muchacha,
y
ujú,
ujú, si el astrólogo lo
lo prueba,
aprueba,
ujú,
la familia, mm,
entonces
entonces la familia mm,
discuten
discuten sobre los arreglos
matrimonio.
del matrimonio.
Ok, very good. Denise, en muchas culturas alrededor del mundo,
Las culturas alrededor del mundo, las familias usan un
casamentero
casamentero para ayudar a la gente joven
y
a
concertar matrimonios.
a encontrar qué,
Y concertar matrimonios.
ciertos matrimonios.
Ujú.
Esto es muy, especialmente muy común en áreas rurales en muchos países.
Países. Ujú.
Familias pagan el casamentero
Para
para
que encuentre.
encontrar,
Ujú,
para que encuentre una pareja para su hijo.
ujú.
A veces los casamenteros también ayudan a familias con,
La parte del negocio,
aparte del negocio, eh,
arreglo de matrimonio.
arreglo de matrimonio. Por ejemplo, una familia
Puede dar,
recibe,
puede dar,
puede dar animales,
puede dar,
productos,
recibir animales.
puede dar o recibir animales, productos o otra evaluable cosa,
Otras cosas valuables o valiosas.
otras cosas valiosas,
Ujú. Como
este,
parte
como parte del matrimonio arreglado,
del arreglo matrimonial.
de la matrimonial.
Ujú.
En algunas culturas, padres a
Incluso,
veces, incluso,
even is incluso, ajá,
incluso arreglan matrimonios
ajá,
desde chicos
de sus hijos, ajá,
de sus hijos antes de
de
que
que
ellos
nazcan.
nazcan.
Yes, qué locura, right? Okay. And let's listen to Vane. Vane, estas tradiciones y costumbres están cambiando.
Estas tradiciones y costumbres están cambiando en muchos lugares, especialmente en las modernas ciudades del mundo. Personas jóvenes buscan la libertad de poder escoger sus propias
¿Ves?
parejas.
Ujú.
Mm, sin embargo,
Muchos, sin embargo,
actualmente ah,
usan
usan una
versiones modernas.
versiones modernas de los servicios de búsqueda de pareja tradicionales.
Ujú.
Por ejemplo, personas,
Algunas
algunas
personas.
personas publican
Ujú.
anuncios personales.
Ajá.
Las personas se escriben a
Oh,
sí mismas,
wait. Anuncios personales en periódicos y revistas.
mm, anuncios personales en periódico y revistas.
En estos anuncios,
En estos anuncios las personas se describen a sí mismas y
y
dicen
dicen,
que dicen qué tipo de personas están buscando.
ujú,
Otros utilizan mm, servicios de citas, empresas que ponen en contacto a personas. La mayoría de los servicios de citas piden a las personas que envíen una fotografía
llenen,
y completen,
ajá, llenen,
mm,
completen, ajá.
completen un cuestionario que habla sobre sus antecedentes e intereses.
Correcto. Ujú.
Las personas,
Algunos
no,
servicios de citas
algunos servicios de citas incluso hacen videos a sus clientes,
de sus clientes.
de sus clientes, y las personas que utilizan un servicio de citas generalmente
Ujú.
pueden consultar la información de la empresa para encontrar una posible pareja.
Okay, very good, Vane. Okay, let's go to the fact file. Well, let's go to the next page. Page 146, okay? Around the world, wedding customs and tradition. Wedding is boda, so that would be costumbres y tradiciones de boda. Costumbres y tradiciones de boda. Josué, can you please read the 4 pictures that are here?
Um, when wedding ceremony in the United States,
Mhm.
Hindu ceremony, wedding in the Slovak Republic,
Mhm.
ceremony in a Korean PR.
Okay, now, Josué, can you read the next 4 pictures, please?
Um, a traditional Romanian dance, music, lending,
Romanian dance.
wedding process,
Oh,
confetti,
this is the second picture is musicians leading a wedding procession. Can you repeat? Musicians leading a wedding procession.
confetti, rice, flower petals,
Okay, good. Can you read the other 5 pictures, please?
West have in money on
In.
the ground in Cyprus.
Uh-huh.
Wedding
Cyprus.
cup in Colombia lighting candles during the ceremony. Putting the cake at use wedding celebration. A Japanese bridge arriving at
Bride, a
the
Japanese bride
Japanese bride arrive at the
arriving
arriving at her wedding by boat.
Mm-hmm.
A bride in use throwing a bouquet of flowers. According to tradition, the person who catches it will get married
Catches
next.
it, the person who catches it.
Catches it will get married next.
Okay, and let's see the pictures. Um, musicians, well, you know, the musicians is músicos, confetti, you know that it's confetti, flower petals is guest, is invitados, and pinned is poner con un alfiler. Like, you know that in some bodas pasa la novia y le ponen con un alfiler, le ponen billetes. That's pin, okay, poner con un alfiler. And bride, well, you know that bride is novia, groom is novio, the day of the ceremony, and Cyprus is Chipre. And then here we have lighting candles is encendiendo velas. And, well, bride again is novia. Oh, this one, bouquet of flowers es un ramo de flores. Bouquet. The pronunciation is bouquet with A at the end, bouquet, because it's a French word, bouquet of flowers, okay? And that's it. Okay, now let's read. Let's read. Maite, can you read the first box, please? Wedding customs and traditions.
Wedding customs and traditions are very different around the world. In many cultures, weddings happen in churches or other places of worship. In other cultures, people get married outdoors in their homes, in a special reception halls for family celebrations, or in other places. The bride and the groom
Oh,
usually
right.
wear clothes.
The bride and the groom.
Bride and the groom usually wear clothing that is traditional for weddings in their culture. The type of clothing and the colors are very different around the world. Brides often wear a veil or a crown on their heads. Some weddings are private, just for family members and friends. Other weddings are public. Everybody in the neighborhood or the entire town might attend the celebrations. Some weddings are short, and other weddings can last for hours, days, or even a week.
Thank you. Okay, here I marked some words. For example, here you have worship. Worship is adorar o adoración. So it's en algunas iglesias u otros lugares de adoración, like a mosque, una mezquita, or any other place, okay? So worship is adorar o adoración. And then you have outdoors, that is afuera, o a la intemperie o al aire libre. Outdoors, afuera, a la intemperie o al aire libre. And you have reception halls. Reception halls is salones para fiesta. And also you have, again, you have the bride, that is la novia, el día de la ceremonia, and you have the groom, that is el novio, el día de la ceremonia. Because before that, that's boyfriend and girlfriend, but just the day of the ceremony, the woman is the bride and the boy is the groom, okay? And then you have veil. Veil es un velo to cover the face, a veil, or a crown, una corona. Like this girl, she's wearing a crown. This in Romania, she's wearing a veil in her face. And then you have entire is entero, el pueblo entero o la ciudad entera. And attend means asistir. And last is durar. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Denise, can you read this one? Music and dancing.
Music and dancing are an important part of wedding celebrations in different cultures. There are often special dances for the bride and groom. Their parents and other family members. Musicians might
Musicians,
play
musicians.
musicians might play special wedding music during the ceremony and the celebration after the ceremony or even in the street.
Okay. Wedding, well, you remember the wedding is boda, and then you have, again, you have bride and groom, that is novia and novio. Might is podría. Even, remember that even is incluso. In an affirmative sentence is incluso. In a negative, it means another thing, but in an affirmative sentence is incluso. Vane, can you read this in some cultures?
In some cultures, people like to blow things the weekend before or after. The ceremony is often traditional for guests to shower the bride on the ground with something to wish the good luck.
Okay. Here we have throw, that is arrojar. Like in Mexico, I don't know if you have been to weddings in Mexico, but sometimes people les arroja arroz. ¿Ya han visto? Or
Yes,
before?
mister.
Yes, okay. I don't know if they continue to do so, but in the past they did that in Mexico. So it says que les arrojan cosas antes o después de la ceremonia. To wish them good luck. Okay, Josue, can you read the last two lines, please? Many cultures.
Many cultures around the world have special wedding customs. This tradition often involve handling for flowers, special goods, money, and the ways that couple, couple get to their wedding ceremony.
Okay. Here we have involve, that is envuelven. Couples is parejas. Get to is llegar. And I think that's all. Okay. I think that's all. So let's translate. Denise, can you translate the first big paragraph, please? Las costumbres y tradiciones de boda.
Las tradiciones de boda son muy diferentes alrededor del mundo. En muchas culturas, las bodas
Se realizan o se
se
celebran.
realizan en iglesias o otros lugares de adoración.
Ujú.
En otras culturas, la gente
La gente.
se casa
Ujú.
afuera,
Al aire libre, ajá.
al aire libre, en sus casas, en una recepción especial. ah,
En
para
salones de fiesta especiales
salones de fiestas especiales,
para celebraciones familiares.
para celebraciones familiares. En otros lugares, o en otros lugares, la novia y el novio
Ujú.
usualmente visten
O usan ropa
ropa
que
como
es,
es,
que es
que es
tradicional, que es
tradicional en las
tradicional.
bodas, que es tradicional en las bodas de su cultura.
Ujú.
El tipo de ropa y de color
Y
son
los
muy
colores.
diferentes, los
Ujú.
colores son muy diferentes alrededor del mundo. Novias,
Las novias.
las novias usualmente
Ujú.
visten un velo o una corona en sus cabezas.
Ujú.
Unas bodas son privadas, solo familia, solo gente, miembros de la familia y
Ujú.
amigos. Otras bodas son públicas, todos en el vecindario
Ujú.
o la ciudad entera
Ujú.
van a la
¿Podría
celebración,
asistir?
podrán asistir a la celebración.
Ujú.
Algunas bodas son cortas, otras bodas pueden durar horas, días o incluso una semana.
Ok, very good. Vane, ¿la música y el baile
La música y el baile son importantes. Es una parte importante de las bodas,
de las celebraciones de bodas?
de, de las celebraciones de la boda en diferentes culturas. Estas son,
Hay, frecuentemente, there are is
fre-
hay.
sorry, frecuentemente son
Oh,
son
no, there are is hay. Hay frecuentemente bailes especiales
frecuentemente hay bailes especiales de la boda
para, no, para la novia y el novio.
para la novia y el novio, sus pares y otros miembros de la familia, músicos,
Los
los
músicos
músicos tocan especialmente,
podrían tocar
podrían tocar especialmente
o música especial de boda, música especial de boda
música especial de boda durante la ceremonia. Es una celebración después,
en la celebración, durante
es
la ceremonia, en la celebración, after de la ceremonia o incluso en
después
la
de la
calle.
ceremonia o
Ajá,
incluso
o
en la
incluso.
calle.
Ok, good. Josué, en algunas culturas, Josué,
En
Josué,
algunas ocasiones, las personas
¿les gusta
les gusta
arrojar
arrojar este, flores
arrojar cosas en las bodas?
después de la ceremonia.
Oh, no,
Esta,
antes o después de la ceremonia. Antes o
antes,
después de la ceremonia,
este, esto es algo tradicional,
ujú,
es, para
que los invitados
invitados
vayan,
vayan la,
novia,
la novia y el novio con
con algo
con algo
para.
para, para darles buena suerte.
Correct. Okay. Maite, the last two lines, please. Muchas culturas,
Muchas culturas alrededor del mundo tienen, tienen
costumbres,
costumbres especiales. Estas tradiciones mm,
a menudo, frecuentemente,
frecuentemente envuelven
velas,
velas, flores, comidas especiales, dinero y helado,
las formas,
parejas de
ajá,
casa, de
llegan,
tener,
llegan a las ceremonias de bodas. Y las formas
llegan
en
a
que
bodas.
okay, very good. Let's go to the interview. It says, how did you meet? ¿Cómo se conocieron? How did you meet? And here you have different answers. We met in college, we met at work, we met at a bookstore, we were high school sweethearts, we met on a blind date that our friends arranged, we met through a dating service, our parents arranged a marriage through a matchmaker. So, this is, nos conocimos en la universidad. Vane, the second. Vane, we met at work.
Um,
What's in Spanish? We met at work. The first,
Ahmed, nosotros nos conocimos en el trabajo.
correct. Denise, we met at a bookstore.
En una tienda de libros.
¿O nosotros nos conocimos?
En una tienda de libros.
Ajá, en una tienda de libros, en una librería. Josué, we were high school sweethearts. Oh, sweethearts es novios de preparatoria, ¿ok? So, Josué, we were high school sweethearts.
¿Lo leo?
Oh, no, just in Spanish, what is that? We were high school sweethearts.
Nosotros somos
Fuimos
estudiantes fuimos
novios
novios en la secundaria.
de preparatoria, ujú, de preparatoria. Maite, we met on a blind date that our friends arranged.
Nos conocimos en una cita ciega que nuestros amigos arreglaron.
That's correct. Vane, we met through a dating service.
Nos conocimos en un servicio de citas.
Okay. And Denise, our parents arranged our marriage through a matchmaker.
Los padres arreglaron
Arreglaron. Ujú.
nuestro matrimonio
A través.
a través de un casamentero.
That's correct. Very good. And here we have some idioms. Remember that the idioms are not idiomas. Idioms. What's the meaning of idioms, Maite? Idioms are expresiones. Expresiones. Okay. Like we have expressions in Spanish like no le caía el 20 o things like that. Expressions that we have in Mexico, right? Like expressions. Okay. Those expressions that don't mean that like that. So it says he's nuts about me. She gave me the cold shoulder, sorry. I fell for him the moment I met him. We had planned to go on a date, but she stood me up. So here you have some expressions. Here you have the expression to be nuts about somebody, to give the cold shoulder, to fall for a person, to stand up, to stand up somebody. So here we have the expressions. He's nuts about me. You have 4 expressions. And here you have the meanings. I'm going to help you with the first one. He's nuts about me. He's nuts about me is letter B. He likes me a lot. Él está loco por mí. Okay? That's letter B. That's letter B. Maite, can you try it? Can you try to guess number 2? She gave me the cold shoulder. Maite?
She gave me the cold shoulder. Y she didn't pay attention to me.
That's correct. She didn't pay attention to me. Bunny, can you try to match number 3?
Ella tiene, ella
Oh,
me
no. Can you
trajo.
read? I fell for him.
Ah, em,
Can you read? I fell for him.
I felt him in the moment I meet him.
Okay, what is that?
Mm, and
We already used letter B.
mm,
We already used letter D, so you only have 2 options. You have,
she
I
didn't
like him. I
meet
write
me. Letter C.
letter C. She didn't meet me. No, Vane. That would be letter A. And obviously, the other one is letter C. Okay? This expression in Spanish is, habíamos planeado salir, pero ella me plantó. She stood me up is ella me plantó. Like when you make arrangements with your friends and then you don't go, los plantas ahí. No, es que me dio un plantón, me plantó, all right? She stood me up, okay? That's the expression. And then we have the next page, page 148. Josue, can you read this small box, please?
They're side by
Dear,
side.
dear is querido o querida, dear.
They're side by side. I think four verbs
I'm
already.
trying to figure out.
I'm trying to figure out two four verbs. Is true that will the me which four verbs are separate and which are inseparable. I hope to hear you from soon. Sincerely, looking from.
Okay, Maite, can you read the answer? Maite, can you read the answer? Dear, looking for an answer.
They're looking for an answer. We're sorry to tell you that there isn't a rule for this. You need to learn about each verb separately.
Separately,
Here's a suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
On a piece of paper, make two lists. Write down separable two-word verbs in
In
one
one
list
list,
and inseparable two-word verbs in the other. Then look up the words on your list when you can remember them. By the way, we've circled some
circled.
words in the last sentence of your letter because "hear from" is an inseparable two-word verb. The correct way to say this is "I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for grading and good luck with two-word verbs. Sincerely,
Sincerely, side by side. Okay, Maite? Okay, Denise, can you read the first box here? Dear, side by side.
Here, side by side. I think the word verbs are very difficult. The verb in a two-word verb has one meaning, but the
Whole.
whole two-word verb often has a different meaning. For example, I turn on the light.
I turned on the light. I turned on the
I
light.
turn on the light, but I turned down the invitation.
I turned down the invitation. Turned.
I turn down the invitation.
Mhm.
I take out the
Garbage.
garbage,
Mhm.
but I take after my father.
Mhm.
In my language, we have different words for all these expressions. Why does English use the same words over and over again? Sincerely, turned,
Turned off.
turned,
Turned off.
turned off by two words verbs.
Okay. Uh, Bunny, can you read the answer, please? Dear, turned off. Bunny,
Yes, mister?
dear, turned off.
Dear Toro, we're
Turned
sorry
off.
to hear.
Dear, turned off. Turned off. Turned off.
Dear Tor off.
Unimos la D
Turn
con el
off.
off. Turned off. Dear, turned
Turn
off.
off.
Mhm.
Turn off. We are sorry to hear you are unhappy. Two word verbs are very common in everyday English. We actually have special words for many of these meanings, but these words are more formal For example, you can say, I declined the invitation and
I declined the
decline,
invitation.
I declined the invitation and received my father. Most English speakers, however, prefer to use informal language, so they use lots of the word verbs. With time we are sure you get you
You'll
you
get
get
over this
over
problem.
this problem with your word verbs. Thanks for the question. Sincerely, side by side.
Okay, very good. And there you go. So the two word verbs, there is no other way that to learn them but memorize the meanings, okay? Like look is mirar, but look for is buscar. Look forward to is esperar con ansias. Um, outlook on is punto de vista sobre, okay? And that's it. So let's go to the other book because we're going to begin the last unit on the other book. So open the activity book, please. Open the activity book that it's unit 10, page 109. Page 109, okay? Page 109, unit 10. Unit 10. Are you there? Are you there, Maite?
Yes,
Vane?
Yes.
Denise? Denise, are you on the page, Denise?
Yes.
You, Josue? Josue, are you?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, very good. Here we have to complete all these sentences. All these sentences are affirmative, so you have to complete with también. And you have an example. I ate too much, and it says, so did I. Why it says did? Because the sentence is in past. I ate. Remember that if you have the auxiliary can, well, you're going to use can, etc. Okay? You have will, you have to use will, etc. So please answer this page, okay? Answer this page. When you finish, tell me, okay? Make sure to answer the exercise, okay? So when you finish, tell me, okay? Okay, well, let me check. Bane, number 2, 3, and 4, please.
I had to go to the mall. I do too.
That's correct. Uh-huh.
I can play the trombone. So can I.
Okay.
I am allergic to milk. I am too.
Okay, very good. Josue, number 5 and 6, Josue.
Um, I'll be starting college this fall. Um,
I,
I am too.
but the auxiliary is will, so you have to use the auxiliary will. If the
I will
auxiliary is
too.
will, okay, so that's I will too, okay? Number 6, Josue.
Translate for work. So was I?
That's correct. Very good. So was I. Denise, number 7 and 8, please.
I'm going to retire soon.
Mm-hmm.
So am I.
Uh-huh.
I've been doing poorly in school recently. I have to.
That's correct. Very good. Maite, 9, 10, and 11. Maite. Maite,
I just got a promotion. I do too.
I did because the sentence is in past. It says I got. Okay.
I did too. I'll be on vacation next week. So will I.
Okay.
I have to lose a little weight. So am I.
Oh, no, you don't have the verb to be, so you cannot use the verb to be. This is simple present, so you have to use the auxiliary do or does. So it's so do I, okay? So do I. All right, do you have any questions here? No, let's go to the next page. Again, you have to complete with también, okay? What a coincidence. There's a conversation here and you have to complete. Remember that there are two ways. You can use so or you can use to, depending on the context and depending on what you have in the line. So you only have to complete, okay? So please complete this conversation. Please, when you finish, tell me that you finish, okay? So we can advance. Page 110, let's do it. Okay. All right. Denise, you're going to be Alpha, and Maite, you're going to be Bravo, okay? So, Denise, you begin.
Do you live near here?
Yes, I live on Center Street.
Really? So do I. Live in the new apartment building at the corner of Center Street and Broadway.
What a coincidence. I do too. I guess we're neighbors. My name is Frank Winters.
Hi, I'm Steve Green. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So how long have you been living there?
I moved in last week.
What a coincidence. I did too. I've been very busy since I got here.
Here.
So have I. Moving into a new apartment isn't easy.
You're right. It isn't. Tell me, have you found a job yet?
Yes, I have. I'll be working at Manson department store.
I don't believe it. I will too.
What apartment will you be working in?
I got a job in the men's clothing department.
What a coincidence. So did I. I was a salesperson in my last job also.
I did too. I sold men's clothing.
Oh, that's I was too, Maite, because it says I was a salesperson. So you have to say I was too, okay?
I was too. I sold men's clothing.
I can't believe it. I was too.
I did too, because it says I sold men's clothing. I sold. I can't believe it. I did too, okay? I did too. Continue, Maite. Maite, I'm on my way.
I'm on a way to work right now.
Yeah. So, do you want to have lunch together?
Sure, I have a lunch break at noon.
So have I.
So do
Let's
I. So do
so
I,
do
because
I.
this is a sentence in simple present. So do I.
So do I. Let's meet for lunch in the company cafeteria.
Cafeteria. Maite.
Okay, that that will be
That'll be nice. That'll be nice.
that'll be nice. I'm looking forward to it.
So I
That's correct. Very good. Okay. Very good. Those are the answers. Hello, Josue. Welcome back, Josue. Okay, now we're going to practice this conversation in pairs. We're going to practice this conversation in pairs. I'm going to send two of you. I'm going to send you to a room. That would be Denise and Vane. You're going to practice. Remember that you have to practice 2 times. First, you're going to be A, and then you're going to be B, okay? So take the invitation, Denise and Vane. You're going to work together, all right? You already have the answer, so now you only have to practice. And here I'm going to stay with Josue and with Maite in the main room. So Vane, take the invitation, right? Okay, they already took the invitation. So Maite, you are Alpha, Josue, you're Bravo, right? Go ahead.
Do you live near here?
Do you live near here?
Do you live near here?
Yes, I live on Center Street.
Really? So do I. I live in the new apartment building at the corner of Center Street and Broadway.
What a coincidence. I do too. I guess
I
we're
guess, I guess,
neighbors. I
I
guess
guess, supongo, right? Supongo que somos vecinos. I
I
guess we're
guess
neighbors.
we're neighbors. My name is Frank Winters.
Hi, I'm Steve Green. Nice to meet you.
Um, nice meet nice meeting you too. So how long have you been living there?
I moved in.
I moved in last week.
What a coincidence. I did too. I've been very busy since I
Busy.
got
I've
here.
been very
Here.
busy.
I I've been very busy since I got here.
So I have
So have I.
moved
So have I. So have
so,
I.
so have I. Moving into a new apartment isn't easy.
You're right. It isn't. Tell me, have you found a job yet?
Yes, I have. I'll be working at Mason's department store.
I don't believe it.
I don't
I
believe
will
it.
too.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it. I will too.
What depart- what department will you be working in?
Hmm. I get a job in the
I got a
men's
job.
clothing.
It passed, Josue. I got a job. I got a job.
I got a job the men's clothing department.
What a coincidence. So did I. I was a salesperson in my last job also.
I was too. I sold men's clothing.
I can believe it. I did too.
I am I am on my way to work right now.
I am too. Do you want to have lunch together?
Sure, I have a lunch break at noon.
So do I. Let's meet for lunch in the company cafeteria.
Cafeteria.
Okay,
Cafeteria.
okay, that
That'll,
will
that'll, that'll be nice.
be
That'll.
nice. I'm looking forward.
So am
Maite?
I.
Okay, very good. Now, Josue, you're Alpha and Maite, you're Bravo. Okay, Josué, you begin.
Do you live near here?
Yes, I live on Center Street.
Really? So do I. I live in the new apartment building on the corner of Center Street and Broadway.
What a coincidence. I do too. I guess we're neighbors. My name is Frank Winters.
Hi, I am Steve Green. Nice to
Nice to meet you too. So how long have you been living there?
I married in
I
last
moved
week.
in. I moved
I
in.
moved in. I moved in last week.
What a coincidence. I did too. I've been very busy since I got here.
So have I. Josué,
Somehow,
Josué, moving.
somehow I'm moving into a new apartment isn't easy.
Maite, you're right.
You're right. It isn't.
You're
Tell
right.
me,
It isn't. You're right. It isn't.
you're right. It isn't. Tell me, have you found a job yet?
Josué, yes, I have. Josué, Josué,
Right.
yes,
I'm
I
here.
have.
Yes, I have. I be working at Mason's department store.
I don't believe it. I will too.
What department will you be working in?
I got a job in the men's clothing department.
What a coincidence.
Okay, so did I. I was a salesperson in my last job also.
I was too. I sold men's clothing.
I can't believe it. I did too.
I'm on my way to work right now.
I am too. Do you want to have lunch together?
Sure, I have a lunch break at noon.
So do I. Let's meet for lunch in the company cafeteria.
Okay, that'll be nice. I'm looking forward to it.
So I am.
So am I. So am I, Josué.
So so so
Okay, very good. Welcome, Denise. Welcome, Benny. Okay, let's go to the next page. In this next page, we're going to say tampoco. In these pages, in these two previous pages, we practice with también. Right now, we're going to practice with tampoco on page 111. Not the only one. No el único. I didn't like the movie. Neither did I. Remember that when you use neither, the auxiliary is affirmative. And when you use either, like in number 4, the auxiliary is negative. For example, here in number 4, it says, I can't play tennis very well. And you're going to say, I can't either. Because with either, we use a negative auxiliary. With neither, we use an affirmative auxiliary. So please complete this page, okay? Remember that now we're going to say yo tampoco, okay? So complete this page. Page 111. Please, when you finish, tell me so we can advance, okay? Record. Okay, Josué, number 2, Josué.
I wasn't in school yesterday. Neither.
No, number two. This is number three.
Oh,
Number two.
I'm good. I'm not feeling very well. Um, am I either?
Oh no, that would be I'm not
I'm
either. I'm not either,
not.
okay? Okay. Number three, Vane.
I wasn't in school yesterday, neither was I.
That's correct. Maite, number five.
I won't be home tonight. I won't either.
Okay. Denise, number six.
We've never been in the
I've
hospital.
never
I've never been in the hospital before.
in the hospital.
In the hospital before. Neither, neither have I.
That's correct. Josue, number seven.
I can't stand driving in traffic. I can't either.
That's correct. Very good. I can't either. Vane, number eight.
I am not going to order dessert, neither I am.
Neither am I. Am I? Okay, neither am I. Okay, Maite, number nine.
I didn't enjoy the lecture. I didn't either.
Okay, very good. I didn't either. All right. Denise, number 10.
I don't like to practice the piano. Neither do I.
That's correct. Sue, number 11.
I never go driving again. Neither will I.
That's correct. Very good. Neither will I. Okay. Any questions here? Do you have any questions here? Does anybody? No? Josue, do you have questions here?
No.
No? Okay, let's go on. The next one is a listening that we're not doing because we're not ready with the listening. So let's go to page 113. Page 113. What are they saying? And here's here for so and to is también, okay? Is también. So we have to complete. It's the same as también. Why were you and your brother late for school today? I had to go to the dentist and so did he. So you have to pay attention to the question because in the question there's another person mentioned. And that's the person that you have to mention here in the second part, okay? So why were you and your brother late for school today? I had to go to the dentist and so did he. Yo tuve que ir al doctor y él también, okay? Al dentista, sorry. So complete this page and when you finish, tell me, okay? All right, Maite? It's page 113. Okay, Vane? Vane,
Yes, Mr.
take a look at it. Okay, Maite, you go first. Number 2, Maite.
Will you and your wife be home this evening? I don't think so. I'll be working late and so does she.
But it says I'll
So
be.
will she. So will
So
she.
will. That's correct. So will she. And so will she. Okay, that's correct. Very good. Okay, Josue, number 3.
Mm, how did you and Tom feel after you ran the marathon? I was exhausted and
He
he
he what? Sorry.
did.
Oh, but it cannot be did because you have was. Remember that the verb to be is an auxiliary. So and he
He
was
too.
to. Okay, Vane, number 4.
Would you and your sister like to learn how to ski? Actually, I already tried it, and so has she.
That's correct. Very good. Denise, number 5.
Can Ricky and I go to the movies tonight? He should study for his English exam. I do too.
But the auxiliary is should because you have should here. So it's and I should too. Okay. Remember that when you have modal verbs, you have to use modal verbs. Okay. Number 6, Maite.
Have you seen Mr. and Mrs. Martinez recently? I saw them today. I was in the park and they were too.
That's correct. Very good. Josue, number 7.
Should I go into the water with Timmy and Susie? No thanks. That's okay.
No, that's okay. No, that's okay.
No, that's okay. Timmy can swim, and
So,
so
and so, what is the auxiliary here, Josue?
so can Susie.
That's correct. Very good. So can Susie. Denise, number 8.
Why weren't you and your brother at baseball practice today? I have to help my mother, and so did he.
That's correct. Very good. Number 9, Bunny.
Why are you and your wife leaving at the party? She has to get up early tomorrow. At had I to.
No, and I do too. This sentence is in simple present, okay? She has to get up. And I do too, okay? Just made the correction there, Bunny. Maite, number 10.
Why are your parents so worried? I've decided to. Mm, I didn't understand this question, mister.
You have to complete with something logical. It says, why are your parents so worried? It says, I decided to leave. For example, I decided to leave school. Decidí dejar la escuela and so did my brother. Y también mi hermano, okay? Por eso mis papás están preocupados. You just have to invent something, okay? You can copy what I already wrote. Now we're going to practice this exercise in pairs. We're going to practice exercise G in pairs. So I'm going to invite Denise and Vane to leave for the room again. Remember, you have to practice 2 times. It's only exercise G, only the page that we are working on right now, okay? So take the invitation now, Denise and Vane. Vane, take the invitation. Vane, can you take the invitation, Vane? Okay, Vane already took the invitation. So we're going to practice here, Josue and Maite, okay? Maite, you are A, and Josue, you are B. So let's begin. Maite, you begin. Number 1.
Why were you and your brother late for school today?
I had to go to the dentist, and so did he.
Will you and your wife be home this evening?
I don't think so.
I'll be working late, and so will she.
Maite, how did you?
How did you and Tom feel after you ran in the marathon?
I was exhausted and he was too.
Would you and your sister like to learn how to ski?
Actually, I've already tried.
I've already tried it. I've already tried it.
I already tried it, and so has she.
Can Ricky and I go to the movies tonight?
He should study for his English exam, and I should too.
Have you seen Mr. and Mrs. Martinez recently?
I saw them today. I was in the park, and they were too.
Should I go into the water with Timmy and Susie?
Not saying so. No, that's okay. Timmy can swim, and so can.
Why weren't you and your brother at baseball practice today?
I
I
had
had
to
to help
help
my
my
mother.
mother, and so did he.
Why are you and your wife leaving the party?
He has to get up early tomorrow, and I do too.
Why are your parents so worried?
I decided to leave school, and so did my brother.
Oh, sorry. This is a mistake. It's not. And so did my brother. Is and so has my brother. Okay, I made a mistake here. It's and so has my brother. Please make that correction because it's I've decided. No, I decided, and so has my brother. All right, now, Josue, you're first. Number one, Josue.
Why were you and your brother late for school today?
I had to go to the dentist and so did he.
Will Will you and your wife be home this evening?
I don't think so. I'll be working late and so will she.
How did you and Tom feel after you ran in the marathon?
I was exhausted and he was too.
Hmm. Will you and your sister like to learn to ski?
Actually, I've already tried it and so has she.
Can Ricky and I go to the movies tonight?
He should study for his English exam and I should too.
Why weren't you and your brother at baseball practice today?
I have to help my mother and so did he.
Hmm. Why are you and your wife leaving the party?
She has to get up early tomorrow. And I do too.
Why are your parents so worried?
I decided to leave school, and so has my brother.
Okay, very good. Okay, Denise and Bunny, in number 10, Denise and Bunny, first here we have so did, but it's not did, okay, it's has. So make the correction there in your book, is so has my brother, okay, Denise? Okay, Bunny?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Okay, now let's go to the next page, page 114. What are they saying? What are they saying? And here you have negative expressions, okay? So you have to complete with tampoco. You have to complete with tampoco. You have an example. Are you and your brother going to be in the school play? Unfortunately, he can't act, and neither can I. So remember to use the correct auxiliary. So I'm going to give you some time to finish this page. It's page 114. Please, when you finish answering this page, tell me so we can advance because we don't have much time, okay? So let's do page 114. Let's do, let me. Okay, Maite, you go first, number 2.
Why do you and your friends look so upset? I didn't do very well on the math test, and they didn't either.
Okay, that's correct. They didn't either. Very good. Sorry, I made a mistake here in the spelling. They didn't either. Okay, very good. Bunny, number 3.
Did you and your son see the basketball game on the TV today? No, we didn't. I don't. I I am not interested in the sports. I neither is he.
That's correct. Very good. Number 4, Denise.
Are you and your sister going to go to the concert tonight? No, we aren't. I don't like old music, and she doesn't either.
Yeah, that's correct. Thank you. Just let me move this thing. Okay, here. Josue, number 5.
Mm, why did you and your friends leave the dance so early last night? I wasn't having a very good time. I neither um, um I
Neither. They is at the end, Josue. And before they, there's something. Neither.
um,
The
what
auxiliary is the verb to be in
were
past. That's correct. Neither were they. Okay, Maite, number 6. Maite.
Have you and your wife made plans for your vacation yet? I haven't. I haven't had very much time, and she haven't either.
Okay, and she hasn't.
She hasn't either.
That's correct. Okay, number 7, Bunny.
Are you and your roommates going to Sally's wedding? No, we aren't. I won't be here this weekend. I neither will they.
That's correct. Very good. Denise, number 8. Denise, number 8.
It's getting late. Shall I make dinner now? The truth is, I'm not very hungry, and the children, um, they aren't either.
That's correct, but eliminate they because the children is already they. So it's only the children aren't either, okay? Only that. The children aren't either. Number 9, Maite, number 9.
Is the DVD player still broken? Yes, it is. I haven't been able to fix it. And neither has your father.
That's correct. Very good. Okay, number 10. Number 10. Number 10, number 10, number 10. That will be Josue, number 10, Josue.
Mm, How was your day with Samantha last night? We were both a little nervous. I had never gone
Nervous,
outdoor.
nervous.
Nervous. I had never gone out on a date before, and
And she?
we were either.
Oh, but the auxiliary is had. I had never gone out. I had. So, and she hadn't either, okay? And she hadn't either. All right, those are the answers. Do you have any questions here? Boys, girls, do you have any questions?
No, mister.
Okay, okay, very good. How many pages are we missing? Not many. Not many, but I think that we are going to finish this in class next week, okay? So we're going to stop here. We're going to stop here and I will see you next class. But es importante que ya les impriman el libro porque la próxima semana ya lo empezamos, ¿eh? ¿Quién ya lo tiene impreso? ¿Alguien ya lo tiene impreso? ¿Los dos libros nuevos que les mandé?
Yes, mister.
¿Ya los tienes, Vane?
Yes.
Excelente. Josué, ¿crees que te los puedan imprimir esta semana? Porque ya los vamos a necesitar.
Sí,
Sí, porfa, ahí les dices. Igual yo les voy a mandar mensaje al grupo, pero necesito recordarles a ustedes para que estén sobre sus papás desde el lunes, porque no va a llegar el viernes y no vayan a encontrar dónde imprimirlos. Maite, ¿también Maite?
Yes, mister.
Ok, Denise.
Yes.
Ok, Saúl y Dari, pues sí, no creo que tengan problemas para imprimirlos. De cualquier manera, les voy a mandar mensaje al grupo, ¿ok? Ok, nos vemos la próxima semana, ¿ok? Bye bye. See you next
Hasta
Bye.
Saturday.
luego.
Bye,
Goodbye.
bye, bye.